All right, so this next segment is another 5-minute dribbling drill, once again to work on your handles, get your handles strong, be tight with the basketball. This one is going to be knee pounds, and what Jacob's going to do, he's going to take 5 hard dribbles high with his right hand, then he's going to take 5 hard dribbles low with his right hand. Go. Good. All right, we can stop there. Obviously, anything we do with the right hand, we want to repeat with the left hand. Go. Good. Jacob's eyes are up. He's pounding the ball. Good. Perfect. You stop. Good. All right, the next dribble we're going to work on is the pocket dribble, which is really good in situations where you're trying to break down defenders and penetrate and get to the basket. So Jacob's going to demonstrate for a couple of dribbles just what a pocket dribble looks like. Here we go. Jacob's staying on top of the basketball so he's not carrying it. And once again, we want to execute that for about 15 seconds just to make sure we get a nice rhythm to really kind of accentuate the dribble and really work on it. And then obviously, Jacob will take a pause and then he'll do it with the left hand. Same thing. Anything we do with the right, we want to do with the left and vice versa. Good. All right, your next dribble we'll work on is actually a quickness dribble, which is going to be crossovers to start with, then between the right leg and the left leg, and then behind the back. Once again, doing everything for about 15 seconds to really increase your speed. Do not worry about losing the basketball. If you've ever seen NBA players work out, they lose the basketball all the time. You just don't see it on video. So making mistakes is good in this situation. Let's go, Jacob. Good. Eyes are up. He's crossing over as quick as he possibly can. Now he's going to go between the right leg. Keep his eyes up. He's going to stay nice and low, get nice compact. Good. Now Jacob's going to do it with his left leg. Left leg's going to be forward a little bit. And once again, keeping it nice and low, kind of under the knee. Once again, the lower the basketball, the less more room for error. Excellent. And now Jacob's going to do behind the back. Sitting down and getting it back and forth. Excellent. Perfect. This next drill I call is a spaz out drill. The drill is really meant to be creative and kind of use all your imagination and dribbling while keeping your head up and while not turning the basketball over. So Jacob's going to have the freedom in this circle to do any dribble drill he wants, and he's going to be creative as possible. He's going to also make sure he doesn't turn the ball over. Go. Good. Eyes are up. Jacob's being creative. He's imagining he's going against his favorite NBA player or anybody he wants to take, and he's kind of really just working it out and just kind of making creative moves and keeping his eyes up and taking care of the basketball. Good job. So the next one is really a complicated drill. It's going with the same cadence we worked on before, which is actually crossover, inside out, between the legs, behind the back. But you're working on shifting. So you'll notice after Jacob completes every last dribble within the sequence, he's moving off to the opposite side. And once again, we're kind of working on just having some shiftiness in your handle so you can put the defense off guard. And Jacob's going to demonstrate to the best of his ability. Here we go. Good. Good. You want to shift. Good. And as you can see, Jacob is shifting. He's shifting. He's moving opposite the other way. Good. And then he's right into the next dribble. Good. That's okay. Good. And once again, the cadence is a little bit different. So the first cadence is actually crossover, inside out, between the legs, behind the back. Once you come out of that sequence and you shift, then your next sequence is going to be inside out, between the legs, behind the back. Then you're going to shift after that one. Then you're going to go to between the legs, behind the back, crossover, and you're going to shift. And then you'll be back to inside out, between the legs, behind the back, shift, and then you go right back into crossover. So it's a consistent cadence from sideline to sideline. It will require some thought, so don't necessarily worry about looking at the basketball, but try to think through it. Once again, I would say start off slow with this drill to try to get the cadence down, then work up the speed. If you can really get the speed in this drill, then you're probably really doing something.